Am I the a-hole for thinking she's nuts? My best friend of almost 15 years is now thinking that I'm copying her style. I can understand if it was something unique, but honestly, in this day, who does not have some checkered Vans? It started off with her showing me a black leather jacket she bought online, then I started showing her off different styles of the ones that I liked and thought about getting. Then she proceeds that she wanted to be original and she wanted wearing black leather jackets to be her thing. She could definitely have one that she ordered to be her thing, but the one I wanted was a completely different style, which I bought anyways. She proceeded to tell me she feels like I'm copying her, and she can no longer send me photos of stuff she likes. She also told me she feels I got second earring holes pierced because of her, which is not true because I started saving earring ideas for second holes on Pinterest before I reconnected with her last year. And then I got checkered Vans because of her. But even my 15 and 30-year-old cousins have checkered Vans too, so how original is that? I'm being really tempted to just end the friendship because today it's leather jackets, but tomorrow could be her thinking that I have a gold mirror in my house because she had one at her college apartment. Our friendship has been on and off because she gets mad that I'm not up to her standards. Am I the a-hole for cutting it off for good? No. No, OP, you're absolutely not the butthole in any of this situation. Because let me explain this in just 2 words. She's petty. That's it, OP. She's just honestly petty. And it can turn toxic very quickly. Trust me. Just ditch her. I know you must have disconnected earlier, according to this. So maybe you should have just stayed disconnected. So you're getting absolutely no buttholes. Your friend's getting like 2 out of 5 buttholes because it is a petty situation after all. Alright, next up. Am I the a-hole for going out with guys? Oh, sorry. Am I the asshole for not going out once with guys I'm not interested in? Oh, for going out once with guys I'm not interested in. Okay. So I feel so torn on this. I thought this was okay, but my friends started giving me about it for tonight. So I'm generally curious on your opinions. I recently jumped into the dating after a long-term relationship coming to an end 5 to 6 months ago and have never casually dated. I'm trying to meet people but not jump into anything. Just trying to enjoy being single for the time being. I mentioned to my friend I go out with guys off dating apps sometimes if they seem really nice, cool, interesting, etc. Even if I know from the outset I wouldn't be interested in hooking up and dating them. Alright. My reasoning on this is being okay is that I have that in my bio that I'm looking for one serious. I'm not flirting with these guys. It's not like I spend weeks talking to them beforehand, only make them think there's something that there isn't. Okay, so you're not catfishing them or stringing them along. That's good. I always pay for my own food and drinks. I never just ghost anyone. I've only had good dates so far, the people I've gone out with. So I think I'm fun and discouraging date. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And I don't go on more than one date with them without being upfront that I'm not interested in anything further. If they do, they seem like they are. My thought process is that in a good way to meet people. Worst case scenario, I have decent or terrible conversation, which some I'll never see again. And the best case scenario is I'm pleasantly surprised and make a friend, if not more. My friend told me I'm wasting their time if right off the gate I'm not interested in hooking up or dating them, because that's obviously what they're looking for, and that I'm wasting their time. I can see their point, especially if it seems like guys have a lot more trouble getting dates off these apps, and might be putting a lot of hope and energy that into than I am. Thoughts. Am I an asshole for going out with people I've already determined I'm not even interested in sexually or romantically? Okay, OP. I do want to say something honestly right off the bat. You put in your bio that you are not looking for anything serious. So if people see that on whatever dating site you're on, I honestly wouldn't be worried about it. I don't think you're the butthole here. You provide advance notice in your bio that you're not looking for anything serious. Your friend just needs to relax. It's not her life, it's yours. So you're getting 0 out of 5. Your friend is getting like 1 out of 5, 1.5 out of 5, just for how rudely she approached you on it. Next, am I the asshole for blocking someone without an explanation? So, from the title, probably. I was mutual friends with a guy about 15 plus years older than I am. Nice guy. After my separation, he was really kind, sending messages, checking in that I was okay. We caught up a few times, purely platonically. He's married with kids, and I appreciated someone cared. Now it got weird. When he started messaging saying, "Morning, gorgeous," I assumed that he'd heard about how I talked to my other friends and was just adapting that. I'm kind of that basic that calls everyone babe, hun, gorgeous, lovely, etc. Then he would send me messages that I looked good in a photo I posted, which, given my ex was extremely derogatory to my appearance, I thanked him for the compliment. Then it got worse. He randomly sent a message to me saying, "Hi, sexy," or "You look sexy today." I'd gone to the beach with him and a few other friends, and he kept taking pictures of girls and swimmers, and it made everyone uncomfortable. No one said anything, which made him think it was okay. So for a long time, I just stopped responding to messages or just responding with minimal answers. Then he watched my stories on Facebook, Instagram multiple times, or like comment 5 times in a row. It made me very uncomfortable because he was married, significantly older than me. So I blocked him. Now people are telling me that I should have told him I was uncomfortable. I shouldn't have engaged with his messages, and I was leading him on, etc. So am I the a-hole for just blocking someone without an explanation? Okay, so maybe there was some red flags that maybe you should have maybe noticed, but you're definitely not the a-hole for it. This guy was just creepy and weird and possibly pretty perverted. Honestly, pretty perverted. I'm perverted. I would have tried to note the flags earlier, but I'm just gonna assume you weren't used to comments about your appearance in a positive light yet after your ex was awful about it. So you, I would say, get get straight up like no 0 out of 5. The weirdo, I'm gonna say he's gonna get about 3 out of 5 buttholes just for the perversion. And the people that are telling you you're the asshole, they get 1 out of 5 buttholes just for being stupid. Being stupid. All right, and that was for this one. This was the. Sorry about that. Sometimes I choke on my words, but this has been "Am I the A-hole?"